I'm so sorry that I'm late. I was...
Caught up at work again. I know.
You're not angry? John, I let you wait for half an hour.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, for someone who has such a conscious concept of time, you do let it run away from you too often.
Yeah. True words have never been spoken. So, what are we dealing with?
What do you mean?
You've called me out here. So there's usually a dead body around when we meet up. So what are we dealing with? A drowning? A shark attack?
Jane, put your gloves away. There's nothing wrong. I just wanted you out in the fresh air for a bit.
John, take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs with the air tainted with those invigorating car exhaust fumes and factory plant emissions. There is no such thing as fresh air. The only air that is fresh is in the Swiss Alps, John. You'll need to travel quite a few miles away from here to find some fresh air.
Not even here? On this beautiful pavilion?
No, not even on your pavilion. Look, if there isn't anything else, I think I'll go back to work.
Jane, please, just walk with me for a little while here. I solemnly swear that I'll stay out of your hair for the next week. If you would just walk with me for a while, please.
An entire week of no interruption from work. Sounds enticing. Okay, sorry. Look, you know I'm a workaholic. You know that I need to work.
As in, you have a work compulsion?
Well, yes, kind of. Well, hey, get out of my head.
So, what are you guys working on?
Same old, the usual. You guys rock up, you bring me a problem, I solve it. Must say, it is rather nice out here.
And I know that you hate the sun, so I've provided the cloud cover for you as well.
Ooh, you shouldn't have.
Listen, Jane. I was wondering.
What the hell was that? John, follow me, now. No, John, leave me with her. There, see if that body is alive. Ma'am, are you okay? Do you speak English? Afrikaans. Is mevrou reg? Nee, moenie beweeg nie, sit doodstil. Ja, ek weet dit is seer. Maar as jy beweeg, sal jy jou besering erger maak. Nee, moenie jou kop draai nie, mevrou. Kyk net vorentoe asseblief. Kyk net vorentoe. Okay. Al baie diep asem. Né? Ja. Dis reg. Net so. Moet oor niks bekommerd wees nie. Ek gaan gou die ambulansmense bel, né? Reg so. Ek is 'n suster. Ek sal na jou kyk. Is dit reg so met mevrou? Okay. John, what's happening?
Code black over here. You?
She looks code orange. I haven't assessed her yet, but there are many contusions. No, I haven't assessed her yet.
I've called it in.
Okay, that's great. Shh. Mevrou. Dit sal alright wees. Dis net my vernote met wie ek praat. Sê vir my baie stil en baie stadig. Okay? Wat het gebeur?
Okay, what have you got for me?
Hey, that's usually my line. How is she?
She's under police custody. But no, don't worry. We're being very gentle with her.
Thank goodness. Thank you, John.
No problem. Hey, I meant to ask you, what was that language you were speaking to her?
That's my country's language. Afrikaans. You know where I'm from? It looks like she's from the south of my country, by the sounds of it. About an hour's drive north of Cape Town, by her accent.
It sounds weird.
Why, thank you, onbeskofte donor.
What was that?
Trust me, you'd rather not know. Okay, so from the looks of him, he's around 40 years old. Quite sunbeaten, so he's been exposed to the sun for quite a while. Not a person of the streets, more like... Odd. I can tell by his musculature that he's worked on boats.
Jane, he's not very muscular.
No, but see where his muscles are developed in his forearms, here, and look at the shape and condition of his fingers. Mrs. Valgemoot said that he just collapsed in the road in front of her, and she didn't see him until the last second.
And you believe her?
Well, as Sherlock Holmes always says, it is a capital mistake for one to theorize without having data. So I haven't checked him out properly yet. Well, what's left of him.
Sherlock Holmes. Nice. So, are you going to poke that thing into his liver again?
Lucky for you, no. We were there at the time of his death.
Thank you, universe.
Really? Whatever, I'm just going to start with the presumption of what she says is true.
She would have spun that story, obviously. Anything else would incriminate her.
Perhaps. Okay. I see here he has a broken clavicle bone, several broken ribs, his radius and ulnar shattered. His hands are okay, just a few lacerations. Something majorly wrong here. Look at his pelvis. How skew it is. No, these injuries don't mirror what happened.
Don't mirror what? Jane, he was knocked by a car.
I'm very well aware of that, thank you. It's just that the speed she was going doesn't match the amount of damage that this body has got. Pass me that saw.
What are you going to do?
I just need to saw through one of his bones. I just want to check something.
What do you mean? Oh my gosh.
Just calm down. Here. Just look at the sample. Just as I thought. This man is extremely malnourished. Not just now. He's been like this for a long time. I wonder for how long he's been at sea. One doesn't get this extremely poor bone density for a month of malnourishment. If that were the case, all of our bones would be extremely brittle.
Yes. And here, look how his foot is twisted as well.
Yes, exactly. Most of his bones seem to be broken in one shape or form. Oh, we'll need an x-ray to confirm which exactly, but... John! What did I tell you about touching the body?
Yes, I know, but look how flaccid he is.
Indeed. Hang on. Where did he come from?
From the pavement, to the road, to in front of the car.
I mean, from the pub, from the stationery shop, from the planetarium.
Oh, I see. He came from the restaurant, so you think I should start the investigation there?
No, he wouldn't have worked there, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, he would have left the place with his uniform on. I actually know that restaurant well.
Really? Want to go there with me sometime?
But this was something else. This is something else entirely. Just look at his mouth. It's pliable enough to open. I mean, so long after death. It shouldn't be so pliable. And right over here, there's a speck of white matter there. Do you see it?
Yes. I'll just take it out.
John, stop. Don't touch it with your bare hands.
I have gloves on?
Of course, it cannot be that. I mean, everything points to that. But it can't be, though. But I'll only know for sure if I've tested for tetrodotoxin.
Tetris? As in the game Tetris?
Something's not right about this. It just doesn't feel right. I just need to see something.
Oh, his stomach. You've just cut open his stomach.
Yeah, as I suspected. There's more of the white material, but as yet undigested, and the pieces are mostly intact. This man was definitely homeless or desperate.
Really? How do you know that?
This food here has hardly been chewed. It's mostly been swallowed in one piece. He was in a rush to eat it and get away. And this, right here, I think it's tetrodotoxin toxicity. Yeah, it looks like it for sure. This right here looks like fugu.
You don't mean like...
Yes. Yes, I do. This looks like pufferfish. Ugh. I have heard of establishment owners poisoning food in order to get rid of the, as one manager put it, the riffraffs that put patrons off. Clearly, this person ate the ill-prepared pufferfish, had this reaction, which could start in a matter of minutes, especially when the person's stomach is empty. You see, tetrodotoxin relaxes all skeletal and smooth muscles, which would account for his flaccidity and would explain why he collapsed in front of the car, causing him to be run over by a very, very unfortunate woman who is now being held captive under your judicious care.
Oh, what a way to go. I need to make a few phone calls. Thank you, Jane. You have spared an innocent woman. I won't give up on us finally getting that date, though.
I'm counting on it. You are the most persistent man that I have ever